anybody here that would like to communicate with us, would you make this go towards yes?
I'm on a creaky spot there.
Can you point this towards yes?
So only you?
It was like a click.
Yeah, I like that.
That wasn't me.
Or something like that.
No,
It wasn't me.
I heard it, but as you can tell, I knew it was a click, but it
Oh,
wasn't me.
I don't think my little camera makes a clicking noise.
That almost sounded like somebody like doing with their tongue, like kind of thing, yeah.
Yeah, it kind of did, but
Yeah.
no,
Was it like that?
nothing quite like that.
That was my knee. Okay.
It might have been my knee. My knee cracks a lot.
Can you point to yes?
That'd be funny if it pointed to no when you said, "Can you point to yes?" No.
It's going that way. All right, what questions do we got?
Do we want to do questions or can it spell your name? Its
Yeah.
name.
Did they leave down here?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sounds like I hear people down there, like conversations. I can't tell.
What's your name?
I
There.
heard that time.
I heard that.
But I'm
It
not
was like-
touching it, but it's
It was like,
like a knock inside of here or something.
I didn't move at all.
I don't know.
'Cause, yeah, I thought it was over toward you, Justin.
Maybe it's creepy doll. Its neck is moving.
Hey, be nice to her. She's cute.
I hear talking over there. I'm glad I had this on all the way up. I had on like 70.
Someone might still be here then.
Do you want me to get my spirit board out and then put it on there and see if we can get anything from that?
Sure.
Sounds like someone's having a conversation down there.
Yeah, because it's like,
Get the stand, Heather.
well, I can just hold, I can hold it.
Okay.
All right. There we go.
Back downstairs.
I knew I should have grabbed the stand too. I was like,
Well, because it's less contamination if it's got a stand, that's why.
Because her hand is not perfectly still.
All right.
Want some corn?
no, I keep.
Is there anybody here that wants to communicate with us? No. Maybe? Sorry.
Was it you? Was it you moving it?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Look.
Was it you?
Yeah, the floor's moving.
50-year-old floor.
Maybe?
I just heard a dog bark.
yeah, there's one out this window barking somewhere.
Is this Frank?
There's two big dogs in the corner house over here. They're barking, so I can hear it.
Is this Frank?
Do you live near here?
2 blocks.
Too long. Oh,
My girlfriend lives across the alley here.
Maybe. Are you upset that your doll is still around?
Did it just move faster?
Okay, that looks like that's going to maybe.
Oops. I had the flash off. My bad.
Are you upset with your sister? Since she didn't destroy the doll?
Do we know the sister's name?
What's your sister's name?
No. I think I asked it earlier.
Sis?
No? Maybe this is weird. So this is Frank.
Taco demon.
That's Mexican food. Sorry.
No? Is this someone else? Okay. Are you the one that made the doll's head move last time? Anybody got a good question?
Are you mad at your sister for not destroying the doll?
Why did he want the doll destroyed?
Don't know.
See, it just looks like it just keeps going to maybe, but it might be saying no. I can't tell from my angle.
Can you tell us why you wanted to destroy the doll?
Did the doll have an evil presence?
Does it have someone's soul in there?
Which is the doll that was supposed to be destroyed?
Pinky.
Pinky?
Is the doll evil? Is that why it needed to be destroyed?
Really? This thing is really moving that way. You know, it feels like something just keeps pulling this pendulum.
It looks like it's going in a circle from my
Yeah.
angle.
It changed directions a couple times though. Like right now, it just changed. It was going in a circle and moved.
Does it contain something that's bad?
Where did Frank live? Here?
Near Boswell, wasn't it?
Sorry.
No.
I'm not sure.
I think that they
Maybe.
said it was like toward Boswell.
Oh,
What
wow.
year? What year was he?
Oh, I don't know.
Was that you moving or did it move?
50s maybe?
I'm not moving at all.
So
Like
it just moved to maybe?
1950?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it can move.
Yeah.
I'm sitting
I'd have to
as
double check.
still
Yeah,
as
her
I
hand is-
possibly can.
Her hand is not moving.
They have money?
I don't know. All I know, the story that I heard was
Well, that looks like a
that
no.
the Ouija board, I thought was his aunt's. And I thought one of these dolls, but I think that was the doll the sister made.
His mother.
Or mother, his mother.
So the
You
Ouija-
said that earlier, I
When she
forgot.
was 9.
The Ouija board was his aunt's.
Yes.
I think so. I think that's what I remember.
Yeah, according to the grid, her hand is not moving. It's pretty still.
Yeah, her hand is pretty steady. I'm actually impressed with that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I knew he was 9 when he made it. I didn't know the mother was 9 when she made it. But I think it was her sister that had, I thought is what I was told. The sister had
Do you
the
feel
Ouija
it
board.
contains your mother's soul?
Does it still contain your mother's soul?
Or do you feel like it traps someone else's soul in there?
I wonder if the sister was freaked out by it.
Probably.
Did you torture your sister with the doll? That's what brothers do.
Sorry.
My wife had this doll, like 3-foot doll with no
That's
arms.
Yes, it looks
And her
like.
brother was terrified of it. So whenever she wanted to leave her alone, she'd just stick it in the doorway. And he would never come toward her room.
Maybe she didn't want to destroy the doll because she might have thought she'd be.
Yeah, yeah.
Trying to look at each other somewhere.
Are you mad that Justin's looking up your dress?
Just stop. Stop and like go to no, because that will make me giggle.
Show me on the dolly.
This is a good touch, bad touch video.
No, I'll be the one waking up with her at the foot of my bed. She'll have a knife in her
And
hand.
I thought I was tormenting her. Hell.
We like Trilogy of Terror.
Greatest movie ever.
You
Karen
said-
Black.
You said the 50s.
I think.
Maybe.
Well, the
Yes.
homemade
Well, if the mom made the one and then he made the other, I would think. Maybe,
And
well,
it was the aunt's Ouija board.
that's my understanding.
I know, I'm just repetitively asking the same question.
I don't know anything about the Ouija board.
And so when Nikki was researching a lot of stuff here, she was the one who told me about the 9-year-old boy. She may have told me about the mother of that being that one, and I swore she was the one who said that that's where the Ouija board came from. I could be wrong though, because at one point we had the Ouija board was in a different room.
That's easier.
And we brought it in here because that's what I recall the story being, that it was all part of the same give.
There's so many people talking. It sounded like someone yelled.
Hmm?
In my headphones, it sounded
Yeah,
like
I
someone
know.
yelled.
Too many voices in your head?
Do you feel like you're trapped here? Does that look like maybe?
It looks like
It's
yes.
kind of go in between maybe and yes from this angle.
Would you rather go somewhere else?
I just start spinning in a circle.
Don't do that.
Sorry.
See, it does. It feels like it's like, if you look at it, Justin, like if you look at it from your angle, it almost feels like it's like almost like angled like this, like something is like pulling it.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that.
'Cause I am trying to not look at it, and I am trying to like sit as still as possible. Do you like having us here to visit you? Can you try a little harder to make that go faster? So we can see your answer a little easier. So do you like us here? I feel like it keeps saying maybe. It could be no.
I feel like it's a no.
And we need to not touch that, right?
What the
The doll. I think it's okay if you, I mean, I think it's okay if you like move it or touch it, but
I touched it.
So the only reason I ask is because I'll need a lot more information on what you guys have on this, but part of me is wondering if this is a voodoo doll with a mojo bag inside of it,
Mm-hmm.
and potentially could have been created for a particular reason. I mean, they're not always bad. It could be for luck. It could be for life expectancy. If this was created in the sense of his mother or himself or his sister or whoever was around, could be. And what kind of gives that away is, and I don't know why these X's are here, but
Yep. Thank you.
typically
Mhm.
you would mark X's on the side here and here on the side of the head. And I'm just guessing if
I see the X there.
Mm-hmm.
if the mom
And they're
was
sewn
making,
in.
if the mom was making dolls, I don't understand why a 9-year-old boy would make a doll. And then if his aunt had a Ouija board, obviously they were somewhat interested in witchcraft or occult. Like I said,
Well,
if I can pick it up,
I think it's okay to flip it.
1800s,
I mean, just if it's,
spiritualism, all that stuff.
I would just pick
Yeah, you're
it slow,
good.
yeah, just so it doesn't like if it starts to fall apart or something.
Its head starts spinning around.
Yes.
sorry, I'm totally not trying to violate you here.
It's okay. You got females in the
Well,
room. You good?
I've had people pick it up before.
Yeah, I think I was more worried about it falling apart versus.
But
Right,
in
well,
the
since I
head,
did pick it up before.
Okay.
It fall.
the stay,
They
like
said
the
it did.
stand. Do you want to
They
take it
did
off
put
the
a new
stand?
dress on it. It's not her
Oh,
original
okay.
dress.
Yeah.
I would not want to touch that doll.
Really?
You what?
I would never touch that doll. Bad luck.
But the head has not moved.
I touched her.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, haven't you ever met him?
No, I haven't met Charlie yet. Every time I go to ghost hunt with you, you never bring him.
Charlie's string is cut and his mouth moves on its own a lot of times.
It's creepy.
It does feel like there's something in here.
First time it happened, Pete looked
Like
at me and
stuffing
goes,
or-
guess what?
Yeah, there's a
You
soft
own a new
spot
doll.
in the center right here. I mean, obviously we wouldn't know unless we cut it open,
Let me
which
see.
obviously we're not going to do. Just like grab the side and squeeze right here. You can feel a soft spot right in there.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know if there's something
Is
in
there any
there.
room to sit on the floor over there next to her?
Yeah.
Is
There's
there any
what?
room to sit next to her?
Mm-hmm. Look, there's a little.
You feel that.
Yeah, I mean, it could be. I mean, it doesn't have to be a very big bag. I mean,
Yeah.
typically mojo bags are actually really small.
Yes. And they're usually put somewhere where people can't find them.
Let me step this way, Heather, and you can sit down.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
My baby girl, you good girl.
But I mean, typically, like with mojo bags, like once
I
they've
didn't wanna
served
get in
their
the way of your
purpose, then you
camera.
want to burn them. That's how you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and that might be why he wanted his sister to burn it.
And again, I am totally 100% speculating here, but
You just Googled that, didn't you?
I was trying to figure out if I could get, and I couldn't find any images, but I know they made, like you have like your typical creepy voodoo dolls,
Right.
which that's what people like, that's how you like hurt people. But I know they made like pretty baby dolls, but those were typically more for like I said, a positive like thing
Mm-hmm.
versus a negative. It's more like a gift. Like you bless your mojo bag with whatever it is you want. You
Right.
make a doll, you put it in the doll, and then you gift it to someone.
And it's got like good juju in it.
Yeah.
Or
Interesting.
So it's like if
I didn't know that.
you had a baby and I wanted to have a rich life with money wise, then I could put that in a mojo bag. You build a doll for that baby, and then you gift it to that baby.
Lost my
she's
mojo,
smiling at you,
baby.
like she cocked her head like he knows what he's talking about. Or he's just watched too much Supernatural.
That's probably true.
I've been in that car before.
Just don't tell Amanda that you touched a possibly possessed doll. I don't think she'll be very happy when you get home and if you tell her that.
If I told her it was filling up under her dress, she probably
It's definitely colder before than
So is the red doll? Does she have any spirits attached to her? That looks like a yes to me. Unless, I don't know, you guys can see better.
No, it does look like it is.
Are they good spirits?
Well, that's swinging pretty good.
Yeah.
It's going to yes. I mean, it looks like going to yes from here.
Mm-hmm. Will they keep us safe? Does she like her friend in the pink dress?
Hey, Justin, back to the doll. Do they usually put smiley faces on voodoo dolls? Or is it usually straight mouths?
Usually it's straight.
That's what I thought. So this one's got a smiley face on it.
Yeah, which is, like I said, I'll have to look more into it, but I know that they made, like, I forget what they call them, like, I don't want to say it was happy dolls, but basically
Not
happy
worry
that
dolls,
were-
but I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
For good purpose.
Yeah, it was for
Yeah.
good purpose, yeah. Yeah, like voodoo, like traditional voodoo dolls were like just very like almost like gingerbread men style looking
Mhm.
things, very basic, very
Mhm.
crude. They weren't necessarily made to look like anything, just more or less design a human
Yeah.
body.
And then that would have some kind of like hair or some
Correct.
kind of a personal item of some sort inside of there. As to where, yeah, that is like a bag, but it does contain weird things sometimes.
But if there really is like a mojo bag in there, then there probably would be
Yeah.
something part of whoever it was supposed to be,
In the bag.
yeah, in the bag. So if he made it for his sister, then
Yeah.
Unfortunately, unless we had an x-ray machine or a knife,
correct.
we're not finding out.
That's correct.
What?
So unless we've got a knife or an x-ray machine, we're not
I
finding
got
out.
one of the two.
You
I
got
have
an
an
x-ray
X-ray
machine?
machine.
Where'd you get an x-ray machine from?
Say,
How'd
put your
you
knife away.
know?
I'm pretty sure they don't want us to knife it.
Yeah, I wouldn't want a knife her either. I'd
But
take
there's-
her home first.
I bet there's like an XRF at Purdue somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guarantee there is, because don't they do a lot of they have like the animal sciences and all the other things, like if they ever find dinosaurs or anything, there's got to be something to get the ground penetrating radar.
Line
Or a CAT scan or something.
Yeah.
That concludes another investigation. Join us again when we investigate in My Haunted Fowler.